everyone, Forrest here. We're still lurking around Christmas. It's not quite here yet, and it's still rainy and yucky out in Zone 5. We're in the mitten, or I'm in the mitten. But while I was out today, I came across some Paperwhites. Paperwhites are Narcissus, and it's something that everyone loves to force around this time of year. Brings a little bit of spring into the house, and I thought, oh, this will be fun, and it was on clearance and stuff, so I'm like, yay, that's mine. So we're gonna open this up. Okay, let's see. Instructions. Okay, they actually are right on the instructions where the planting depth of it, but I'll go over that. Okay, so and when you get like a bulb, you're going to want to check it out and see, you know, if it's squishy or not. And these feel pretty good. You can see it's starting to bud out. If the bulb is squishy, it means it's rotting in there. And they all look pretty good so far. I got 4. Woohoo! 4. Save these. These can go to the compost bin. Yep, they look good. And we have alright, that's it for the box. And, yep, these are what Paperwhites look like. And they smell just wonderfully delicious. Magically delicious. And let's see what something brown and oh. This is one of those moss discs that you wet it and it expands. And all this is moss. So we're gonna toss that to the side. I'm gonna use my own tools here and my own soil. Okay, this does not have any drainage holes, I just noticed, so excuse me for leaning over you, but I am going to grab something to stab this with, because we all know, I should have just brought the whole jar down, drainage is a must. And I've got some clippers here. These are like my fine clippers. And a knife. So I guess I'm going to start with a knife first, and there's like little circles here. Ooh, this went pretty easy. So I'm going to make a bunch of drainage holes because I do not want these to rot. And that's probably why they put peat in there, because peat will dry out pretty quick. It will hold water really well, but it can dry out pretty quick too as well. So I'm just going to go around here and make these holes. And then I'm going to cut around these holes a little bit because I like good drainage in my plants. If I have to water more, that's fine. I would rather have them have good drainage because we all know that I visit my plants every day. I do. And I talk to them, see how they're doing, and they tell me, and it's all good here in Forest Land. Okay. Just doesn't want to, just getting bigger. That's okay, because I can live with that. Alright, so I went through my pots, because I'm like, alright, what am I going to do with this? I just found these. They were at the nursery I work at, and sometimes the plants won't do well, or something happens in shipping, and we have to get rid of the plant, but we keep the pots. And we can get the pots for really cheap. I thought maybe I could cut this down and use it as a liner. This doesn't have any drainage in it, so I really couldn't use it straight to plant it straight in. But that's going to be too shallow for 4 bulbs. For planting straight in there, it'd be okay. So this is a little bit deeper, but it sets down in there, and the Paperwhites can get quite tall, so having the lip of this bowl, this pot, this is one of my other great finds, will work out really well and help support these. What I'm going to do I'm going to fill up the soil to about here. This is a soil mixture that I have. I keep soil inside in a tote, a big tote box, but so I'm not having a big ugly tote box up here. I put it in my bowl. Alright, enough with the little spoon thing. I do get like spoons at yard sales and stuff, the Goodwill, so I can use them in my gardening. I do that with measuring cups as well. Not quite enough. Any type of measuring tool, stuff I could use that I wouldn't want to get my stuff all nasty and dirty with. Or if I'm using some sort of fertilizer that I really don't want to use a measuring cup back in the kitchen for. Yeah. So, alright, that looks good. It's about up to here in the pot. And I'm going to place these in a circle around here. And then I'm going to add my soil. I did use some orchid mix. At one point I was planting some begonias and bromeliads, and they require more of a textured soil, more like a orchid does. So I mixed it in with some of the soil and some perlite. I do use a compost too in my soils. I compost a lot here. Okay, I probably got those a little bit too deep. I want their shoulders. Kind of want the tip of the bud part to be a little above, but I'm going to shake that down in there. There we go. And you're just kind of resting them in the top part of the soil. I'll show you guys how I have them planted. I'm so busy talking, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I want that stuff that can go to the compost bin. Okay. Those look good. This one needs to come a little bit further out. Alright, so you can see that their shoulders are quite a bit out of the soil, and that's a good thing. They, if they're too far down in the soil, they'll get root rot, and the ball itself, the bulb, will rot too. What I'll do, this will go in this pot, but I'm going to water it and let it drain out to get these guys started. I'm going to put them in a nice sunny window if it weren't raining, but I'll put them in a nice location here in the garden room so they get a lot of sun and they won't get too lanky on me. Bulbs, if they don't get enough light, they'll get really lanky and tall, and they'll still flower for you and stuff, but they're not going to look very pretty. If that does happen, what I've done is I put a bow around the leaves trying to hold them in so it looks nice, a holiday bow or something, and that will help. But if you get them in some nice bright light that the daffodils are going to like, I know I said daffodils, the Paperwhites, daffodils, Narcissus, Dunkles, they're kind of in the same family. They'll grow nice and strong for me and smell wonderful and give me a taste of that spring that we all love and desire this time of year. Again, y'all have a nice holiday season. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions, you want me to go into anything further, or you want me to do or go over something with you, that would be great. I know I've talked about giving a tour of my garden room. I can get that in the works if you'd like. I probably need to clean it up a little bit before I show you my little dirty secrets. But have a happy holiday, and I will see you all in the next video.